back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chidi and I'm a lifestyle vlogger. I make videos about my family, lifestyle, motherhood and some bits of medical school. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for joining in here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you do like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yay. Anyway guys, so yes, I know I've been MIA guys. Yeah, so it's been really busy, juggling, being a full-time mom for the first time, not full-time mom, excuse me. So juggling being a stay-at-home mom for the first time to two of my adorable kids. So it's been a real struggle. It's been really, really difficult. So shout out to the stay-at-home moms. Like, it's not even easy. Like, here with the kids from morning to night, 24 hours a day. Guys, it was just doing my head in. So I'm so excited. So on that note, I'm so excited to inform you all that I'm going back to placement and university next week. Yay! And guys, I'm so excited. I'm so overjoyed. Like, literally, I cannot wait to go back, guys. So I'm just here to quickly evaluate how my maternity year has been. So if you're new to my channel, you might not understand what's going on. So basically, just a quick recap. I'm a final year medical student that got pregnant in the middle of final year, so I had to take a year out to have my adorable Vanessa baby. And I took a year out, and guys, so this is the end of the year. It's just, isn't it shocking how 1 year has quickly gone? I can't believe it's already 1 year, because I knew how I was very resistant to the idea of taking a year out. Like, a year is too long, like definitely not, until I thought about it and I was convinced to actually take a year out. So it's actually done me a whole lot of good. It's been really great. It's got its pros, more of pros than cons. So guys, so that was a quick recap. So now the year, I've already done the year, and it's time for me now to go back and finish my final year, and I'm really excited for that. So guys, I just want to come here and make a video to let you guys know how my year has been, how my maternity year has been, and also to actually evaluate the year. So I'll be giving you the pros and cons of taking a year out, just in case if you are going to be in the similar situation as I was a year back, when I wasn't sure of the right thing to do, because obviously I was in my final year, and I got pregnant and I was just proper stuck. I didn't know whether to go ahead or take a year out. So now I'm here to tell you the pros and the cons. So one, let's go. So I feel like one of the pros, one of the big pros to me, is that I had the time to actually stay with my baby. So if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know with my first child, I also had my first child in medical school, but that was in third year. But I made the executive decision to go back to university. So I think I had 2 months maternity leave, but it wasn't an official maternity leave. I was just lucky because I had the baby during the summer break. So that was actual an official break from the university, during the holiday. So that was when I had my baby. So I was lucky that I had to stay at home during the holiday to actually tend to my baby when he was born. So that was with my first child. And after 2 months, I went back to uni in September. So I wouldn't really call it a maternity leave per se. I was just lucky that I had my first child, around the university holiday. So I went back, and my mom, ever so grateful to her, so she agreed to stay back, actually take care of my baby. I think she did most of the care. So I didn't really understand. I don't think I had the full picture, because I would wake up in the morning and baby is with mom, and then I would go to uni and then get back and baby is with the mom. So I didn't really get the full picture of taking care of a child. But until I had Vanessa baby, and I actually had to take a year out. So I think I've gotten to grips on how to actually take care of kids, and what to do. And with Vanessa, I've been able to accomplish a whole lot of stuff. Guys, I just understand that baby. I just know her in and out. And also I've been able to one, sleep train her, guys. So with Vanessa baby, at first, I think with NATO, I don't think we actually sleep trained NATO. So it was just we were just going with the flow, because we had a lot of people to help out. My parents were here, the husband was here, I was here. So there was lots to care for baby NATO. So it wasn't really a big deal for us, and we didn't really find the need to actually sleep train him. Well, fast forward to baby number 2, I think that's when it became really obvious that we actually need to do something about their sleeping patterns. If not, it was going to be very difficult for me. And at that point, my parents left for London, and it was just me, caring for 2 kids. So I knew it was, it was very challenging at that point. So that's when I actually made the decision. I think when Vanessa was like 6 or 7 months old, and I was like, no, I'm not, like, this is not sustainable, having her sleep, erratically. Nothing was really planned. She was like going to bed with us at like 11, 12 midnight. So I was like, no, this is too much for me. So I started looking into like sleep training. So I did read a couple of books, and I think I just woke up that morning. I was like, I'm actually going to sleep train for next Saturday because I've had enough. So I went on Instagram, and I actually like penned my thoughts there, like, I need to sleep train my baby. So a lot of people did like message me with tips and tricks and all that. So I just went into it, and I started like I think I wrote the Instagram post in the morning, and in the afternoon I was already starting my sleep training. So so guys, that will be a separate video. I don't even want to go into sleep training right now. It will be a separate video because it's quite long. But this maternity leave actually gave me the opportunity to actually sleep train my child. Like, my child she sleeps like an angel now. She's just like angel when it comes to sleeping. So she doesn't struggle with sleeping at all. And it's come to the extent that Vanessa baby once because she sleeps at 7:30, and once it's 7:30, she already starts giving the signal that she wants to sleep. Like, she already starts saying that she wants to, you start seeing the signs. So for now, I don't even like struggle so much around bedtime anymore with Vanessa. Like, it's so seamless. I don't struggle anymore. So that is one of my biggest accomplishments, taking a year out, sleep training Vanessa baby. Then secondly, I also got to take Neto to like play center, play groups. Remember when I gave birth to Neto, like I said, I didn't spend so much time at home with him. So I just went back to university as a full-time student. So I never took him to like play groups or play centers. And and I think after his birth, it was like a few months after that we had the pandemic. So I don't think it was actually because of the pandemic that I didn't take him to play groups. It was because I went straight back to uni, so I didn't have the time to like take him to play groups. But staying at home for a year actually gave me the opportunity to take my child to play groups, just to see him interact with other kids his age, and just to help like improve his social skills. And I was able to like see other parents, see other moms, interact with them, and just understand what happens in my area. I just got to know lots of baby groups, what you have to do for them. I just got really down. I understood everything that I had to do, like caring for the child, and taking them to like social groups and events. So it was really great that I had the opportunity to do that. And then thirdly as well, I think spending, you can't overemphasize the importance of actually spending some time with your children, and getting the time to actually know them, actually getting to know them very well, you understand. So this maternity leave also gave me the opportunity to stay at home with my kids, and just get to know them, their personalities, and also of the opportunity to also teach your kids. So I taught them several things, and just being able to just be at home with your kids was very exciting. It was a very exciting prospect, and which obviously I wouldn't have had the time if I decided to like continue to finish my university. I probably wouldn't have had the time to like spend the time with them. And obviously we can't also overemphasize the importance of like being with your kids when they're little. I've heard lots of stuff from moms of older kids. They say you're going to miss the time they are young, and when you the whole stress, you can't even see how you're going to miss this very stressful period. Like someone like me, I'm like, I don't think I'd miss it. But they said, oh yeah, everyone says that because it's too stressful and you can't enjoy the moment. But they said if you can, try to be intentional about it now they are young. Try as much as you can to just enjoy it, because you're going to miss it when they get older. My mom tells me that, and a lot of the moms I've met, like older moms I've met, they've told me the same thing. So I feel like taking a year out as well has also given me the opportunity to actually stay at home and relieve and try to like enjoy the moment that they are babies now, because I probably not even ever have the time. With the time you go back to work and they go back to nursery, it's gonna be very chaotic lifestyle. So because of that, I really do appreciate that. And again, it's just giving me the time to actually like have a breather, man. Have a breather. Like for the past years, it's been back-to-back studying, placements, even having a child in between. So I'm so happy that I was able to like take a step back and actually relax. Although having a child at home, having 2 kids at home is not relaxing, but you can't compare it to like going back to studying as well. It would have been too much for me. So in hindsight now, I understand why it was necessary for me to have taken a year out. Just imagine me like continue with final year with 2 kids at home. It would have been very difficult, very challenging. So I'm happy I actually like, you know, stopped the decision, and I'm actually happy that I actually listened to people that advised me to take a year out. That like, I don't even regret a thing. I don't regret one thing. It's been a very interesting journey. It's been a very interesting 1 year, and I've got to learn so much, and I've got to meet a lot of people. And also during this year, I met lots of friends. I will call sisters for life. I did meet lots of friends that I think I would not have if I was going back to uni. Because if I went back to uni, obviously guys, you know, I would have been very busy lifestyle that I won't have met the people I have in my life right now. So it was such a blessing in disguise. However, it's also it's also good to talk about the not so good sides, you know, the downsides of taking a year out. Obviously, you know, like I wasn't able to like, you know, start working as a doctor that I would have if I did not take a year out. But it's fine, guys. That can always be sorted out, because obviously I'm working for a very long time for the NHS, so it doesn't matter. Like taking a year out of it, like it's just nothing in the grand scheme of things. So I think that's just the downside of it, because when I start back at work, like my mates are gonna be a year above me in terms of like, you know, working. They're gonna be my seniors at workplace. But I don't think I'm too worried about that. Like taking care of my child and taking a year to take care of my child is more important to me than, you know, having to be junior to like my mates. I don't think that is something for me to worry about. Like for me, I don't worry about it, but obviously I'm here to like, you know, highlight these issues for people that are going to be worried about it. If you feel like it's going to be like an important factor for you in terms of like deciding whether to take a year out. And yeah, just wanted to like throw it out there. And secondly, guys, you know, you know, after a year of not, you know, studying and seeing patients and clinical skills, yes, I have forgotten most things and I'm quite rusty, but I'm not even worried about that. I know I'm going to pick up on it like quite quickly, and the university have been very kind enough to organize sections for me, like, you know, to refresh my memory, and it's been a great one. So guys, overall I'm happy that I took a year out. I'm so glad about it, and I'm also very happy to be going back. I think 1 year is enough for me. I can't do more than a year. Like I like shout out to the stay-at-home moms. Like, you guys are doing a great job. Like, I don't even imagine how I'm able to stay at home with these kids 24 hours a day. Nah, it's just too much. I know most people like don't really have the option of not staying back at home. Obviously, due to the childcare cost as a law is quite significant. So I do understand people making a decision of staying at home to, like, you know, do the care themselves. So in my next video, I'll be talking to you guys what I'm going to be doing with my kids. Since I'm going back to university now, where are the kids gonna be? What am I doing with them? So in that on that note, I'll be talking about the nursery cost and yes, however I'm, you know, sorting with that and whatever I'm doing with that. So guys, yeah, so I hope I've been able to like have a quick chit chat with you and you understand, and I'm able to like evaluate the pros and cons of taking a year out to have a baby in medical school. And I'll see you guys in my next videos. And guys, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.